Right, hello, welcome back. Had this mower come in to me. My brother's picked it up, and it's a power base NG464. Well, it's the same as the Champion R64, and the what's the other one? Sovereign, the Sovereign mower. But obviously, it's green instead of red. If you look at the deck, you'll see it's exactly the same. Same basket, same thing. It's got the rubber handle, the same as the Champion. Don't know if I do that on the Sovereign. And it's been basically laying there going for at least 5 years with a sheet over it. The box was in a shed somewhere full of pigeons. I don't think it really shows up on the camera, the condition of it. But the idea of this video is, I've seen so many people saying about buying old lawnmowers, putting them on eBay and all the rest of it. There's quite a few of us do it. So I just wanted to show you what you can get. I mean, this hose is about 25 quid because it owes us on a job, or owes my brother on a job, so he took it as part of payment. But these are the sort of thing you can pick up, and like I say, it hasn't run for quite a few years. I've checked the oil. This is how it's come in, and all I've done so far is check the oil, and it's overfilled. I'm going to chuck some petrol in it. As you can see down here, I haven't done anything else to it. In fact, I haven't even looked underneath it. So, there's underneath. Yep, so now you've seen as much of what I have. Well, I'm going to put some petrol in it and just try. I'm not even going to look see if it's got a spark or nothing. I'm just going to put some petrol in it and let's see what happens. Right, I've just put some petrol in it, so I haven't tried it. So I haven't even tried pulling it over. See if it pulls over. Would you believe that? Would you believe that? Not that it's done a lot. It's all it's very free and fine because it's where everything fits, but probably it fired up. That's all really. Give it another. Everything's covered in poop. Right. Well, it starts, so we'll go from there. Right, and if you ain't got an airline, get a paintbrush or something like that. You just get rid of the worst of it for now. Like so. So I'm just going to see what the actual deck's like. It's got some paint peel on the other side. Like I say underneath, a bit of rust here. You could respray it. If you resprayed it, you'd spray it red and sell it as a Sovereign or a Champion. But it's up to you. But personally speaking, I'd rather buy mine with a bit of rust in what I can see than something that's been tarted up and you don't know what's underneath the paint. because I have seen people fiberglass and stuff like that, and that's bleeding dangerous. It hits a stone, the stone comes through the side and hits somebody. Right, this is, like I say, it's only a little guide to what I do to them. I use like a plus gas or WD-40, something like that. Just do a little bit. I think so. It just gets rid of some of the dirt. And it gives you a bit of hope when you see a bit of nice paint come up. Gives you a bit of encouragement. I don't know if the difference is showing up on the camera or not. Yeah, I think so. It looks pretty good actually. And it's quick, that'll quick it's taking. The things, any shine you get come up with that, it's all on the plastic. If you do it on the plastic, like, oh, it's ideal for plastic on cars or anything. Shine will stay on the plastic, but it won't on the metal. So I have some old teacup, what is probably 10 years old. Bought it for my Mark II Granada in, I don't think I've had a Mark II Granada for, just thinking about it, for probably 15 years, so it must be at least that. Thinking about it. I'll put a bit of this on it. So I need to do a little bit just to show you what it's going to come up like. I'm sure you know how to polish things. And then we'll have another look to see what else we've got to do. I'll just watch teeth. It doesn't take, because they're so old, it doesn't really take long to dry up that teacup. Should buy some more. Remember, don't over tea-cut it, because the paint's not very thick on these. It's only got one coat. I don't even put a primer or nothing on them, so and I happen to have some, what is it called? Some old, it's only old polish. This I had for my motorbike. I bought a motorbike in 2000, so it's 15 years old, this polish. But it's just to show you. So even if you went down a boot sale and bought an old bottle, as long as it's liquid, there you go. Well, so I'm only doing a rough job. I do this the whole machine to tea-cut and polish will take, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, depending how fussy you are. The handles, I just spray them with plus gas or something like that, just to get it clean. The next job for this will be taking the carb off. I shan't bother polishing all this until I've done the carbonate, because petrol will run on it and whatever. But you get the general idea. See all the marks, I haven't cleaned it properly. So there you go. You can see how sort of it's going to clean up, and next, like I say, we'll get it so it runs properly. Then we can resell it. Right, I've just come back in. Last bit of filming I was doing was Saturday, and I had to go for a phone call and I didn't get back in to finish anymore. So it's Monday now, and the bit I wanted to clean it up first, but something's been niggling me all weekend. So I've decided to take the casing off. I undone the screws and give us a quick look. On this there's only 3 screws to undo. Put that out of the way. I wanted to see how dirty and grubby it was in here. It's not that bad, it's just cobwebs mainly, and a bit of grass. But the governor here, this governor's driven by basically by the wind, by the fan. This was all stuck, so I think this was our the governor was actually stuck, so I think this is what our problem was with it going revving its bits out. But obviously I will do that. I just wanted to check it. I've sprayed a bit of WD or whatever on there, and it's moving now. It seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Obviously it's still got to come off and be cleaned. And I've got to lubricate this cable and everything in here. You can see this. Take it and see that bit. It's I don't know if you can actually. Look over here, all the handles, all the wires. So I'll just clean the wires up. I'm going to have a clean up, and then we'll have another look at it. Right, all I've done so far is brush the stuff off a bit. But I'm going to take the wheels off to clean behind, because there's grass all tangled up behind. These, I'm trying to see who I am. These hubcaps, literally just pull off. You just sort of tag them, get this little dip in the top. I don't know if you can see it. And you put a screwdriver in, pull them off. And then normally 13mm. I've got me gun out, but you only need a spanner or a socket. Just this is how the boy left it. I remember, so I thought, save hunting around. Just lift it up. That bush will fall out. Oh, that's too cool. That's full of dirt as well. So obviously then you can get behind it and clean it all up. Get in here and grease it all up while it's apart. The other thing I was going to say is, if you do buy mowers like this and it's all covered in, and this actually smells like it's had mice or rats around, it's got that smell to it, always take that engine cover and check, because the last thing you want is mice or rats in your shed. So check that before you do anything. Last year I had 2 mouse nests and a bee's nest, a bumblebee nest, on the one with the metal casing. And the bumblebees, I got it in the winter, so they were asleep when I got it in the car. I thought it's quite funny, all of a sudden there had two bees in the car. And we put it in the doorway to the workshop. We had another bee and another bee, and then I twigged it with one going in, and when we took it, that whole thing was full of, it was all nest, bumblebees, and we've got quite a few bumblebee nests actually in the, I don't know actually what sort of, because there's all types of bees and that, but they were nesting in the ground. So I just got the nest, took it off, with bees flying around me, and I just put it outside with the near where the other ones were, and they seem to sort themselves out. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do with them, but that's what I did, because obviously, but again, you don't want nothing like that in your workshop. So something else to look at. But when that's quite good, that's cleared up, it'll come off of there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, and it's just that, it's just fell off, and it takes seconds, doesn't it? And while that's off, soak it in a WD or plus gas or whatever, and it will come right up. with a little wipe, and like the back of it. Look. I hope you can see this. Viewfinder's on the back of the camera, so I can't see. But you just that's only give you a rough idea. And it won't be a perfect job. This is just, like I said right from the beginning, it's just showing you what I roughly do when I sell something. I think it shows on the camera. Actually, on what I can see on the camera, it looked like it was alright in the first place. Yeah. But until you've done that to your wheels, same with your trims, wheel trims. I'll just put that camera. But you can see it and I can't. Nope. But anyway, the same to your wheel trims. And yeah, and we're nearly, that's nearer than what you think. It literally half an hour's work on one of these, and they're ready to resell. Right, let's move on to the next bit. Right, another little tip is when you put it back, to grease them up, grease the spindle, because a couple of reasons really. One, it's part of the service, and two, it can take some of the wobble out. I mean, that's got a little bit of wear in it. But the main reason if you're selling to do it is because when you go to push it, it will push easier. So if they come look at it and they're an old couple, or I don't know, somebody who thinks the mower's going to be really heavy or too heavy for them, when they push it and it's been greased, it will just glide, you know, and that way the back was the same. It's a bit tight. I still haven't cleaned the back well up properly. I'll get over there with the strap. But it just make it feel better. And if, obviously if you're selling on eBay and they don't check it, they collect it, when they go to push it, they go, oh, it moves so much easier than my one and all the rest of it, or the old one. So yeah, definitely worth 2 seconds of your time. Most of the time I don't take these wheels off to clean something like this, and like I say, I'm not going to go over the top of it. I think I might not even polish this one properly, I don't know. Like I say, because it's not going to make great deals of money just because it's green rather than red. But we'll find out how much it makes soon, won't we? Right, I think that'll do it for part one. Just going to quickly say there's a couple of ways that I might sell this. One is on eBay, on an auction. If I do an auction, I do 10-day listing. I always start it on a Thursday, so it ends on the following Sunday. It gives it basically 2 weekends for people to look at it, and I find things finish on a Sunday evening. Seem to get a decent price. I mean, I might be wrong, and I know a lot of people said to me before that things sell well on a Thursday, but I'm convinced that's because people are there on a Thursday listing stuff. I must admit, I schedule my stuff, so but the only thing with eBay is it costs you money to list it. It costs you money when it sells. I've got a shop, so it costs me something like 10p for a bite now. But I get 200 items for free, something like that. So I could actually list it as a bite now. The other alternative is Gumtree. Gumtree, I think it's brilliant for mowers because you don't pay to list it, don't pay to do anything. You know, sell it, it don't cost you nothing, and it's normally sold within a couple of days. And so everybody I've had come from Gumtree, touch wood, it's been really good. Yeah, I mean, or you can just shove it outside the door and advertise. I'm in a little village, so most people who sort of live around here know would actually come to me if they wanted one. So yeah, it's could be a bit of a pointless exercise that. But yeah, I think that'll do for this part. Next part, I'll put on. I mean, this hopefully, time I've edited this has all been on and gone and sold and whatever else. So part 2 would be the finish item, another start up, and yeah, and hopefully it'll be sold, and we can see what we can make on it. Right, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I believe I've got up to 20 now, so I'm well chuffed, and all the comments and that, I appreciate them all, so it does mean a lot. So yeah, thank you very much. Another channel to watch out for, UK wheel horse bloke, and he's 500cc wheel horse called Project Why Not. Look him up. You want to see something good? There's some good engineering on there, and that. Oh, and there's something else I must do. Must show you. This is for Mower and stuff. If I can get over there. The stall. Where is it? It's underneath this socket set. I just wanted to show him this stall. I know it sounds silly, but he's just bought one, and that stall's been through hell and back. It needs to be padding now. But Mower and stuff, that's my stall. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers.